Okay, real quick. I mentioned earlier that electronics these days is pretty much all Legos, at least hobbyist, the hobbyist end of things. Pretty much all Legos. And you can see right here, this is a microphone breakout board. This is the microphone and the amplifier all in one little package. Now, this sort of thing is not something you'd want to plug into your finished product, mostly because that little sucker right there is about $6. Whereas a microphone itself and an op amp will cost you about $1.50. So while we wouldn't use this in a finished product, it makes prototyping, especially in a breadboard, so much simpler because you've got what is essentially a really standard circuit, all in a tiny little package, breadboard friendly, header pins. You just plug the thing in, and you can commence testing. Now, for a finished product, we would probably attach we would build the mic and the amplifier into our entire circuit board, along with what I had mentioned before with the Arduino. You wouldn't attach this entire board into your finished product. I mean, it just isn't efficient. However, here in my little box of goodies, we do have these little suckers right here. This is an Arduino. It does and acts and it does everything that this one does, but it's in a much tinier package. These things, this is not technically an Arduino. It is a Chinese knockoff. These things can be had for very cheap on eBay, and honestly, it very nearly approaches a package that you cannot duplicate yourself at home cheaper than you can buy them from China. Sad state of affairs, but it is what it is. So the finished product, the control box for the finished product, will probably actually contain one of these, along with a circuit board with all the other electronics necessary, which is not a lot. It's going to be a voltage regulator, the microphone circuit, and the wiring and the plugs and whatnot. So the real heart of it's going to be the Arduino, which is going to take up a very small amount of space. So that's kind of where we're going to be heading in the next video. Is we're going to be connecting this microphone to a Arduino and using it to measure analog sound levels, which we'll use to multiply or attenuate the brightness levels of the LEDs. So while the colors will be set possibly just in a rotating smooth value, we can change the brightness or alternatively the colors based on the sound levels that the microphone is receiving. And that will be in the next video.